Marco had been swinging a hammer for 32 years. Framing houses, mostly. His hands were a roadmap of small disasters, a thumbnail that never quite grew back right, a knuckle that clicked when it rained, a scar across his palm from a nail gun that misfired in '04. His son Danny, 26 and soft-handed, worked in an office downtown. Analyst, he said, whenever Marco asked. Marco never really understood what that meant. Something with spreadsheets. Something with screens. Danny made more in a month than Marco made in 6, and every Sunday dinner he'd nudge his father about retiring, about taking it easy. Pop, you've earned it. Marco hated that phrase. Earned it. Like rest was a prize at the end of a raffle. The job site that Tuesday was a custom build-out past the county-lined 6 bedrooms, 3-car garage, the kind of house Marco would never set foot in once the keys turned over. He was up on the second floor decking before sunrise, the air still cold enough to see his breath, when his foreman Rick came jogging across the subfloor waving a phone. Marco, you gotta see this. I'm working, Rick. Your kid's on the news. Marco climbed down slow, the way a man climbs down when his knees have opinions. Rick shoved the phone at him. The screen showed a press conference, and there at the podium, in a suit Marco had never seen, was Danny. The cheer-in read, Federal Indictment. Investment firm collapse. 400 million missing. Marco watched his son's face. That same face that used to fall asleep on his chest during Bears games. Saying words like cooperating, and allegations, and no comment at this time. The crew gathered around. Nobody spoke. Marco handed the phone back, picked up his hammer, and climbed the ladder again. He worked through lunch. He worked through the calls from reporters that started buzzing his flip phone around 2. He worked until the sun was low and Rick finally came up and said, "Gentle, boss, go home. We got it." Marco shook his head. Drove the last nail of the day. Set the hammer down on the top plate. Then he pulled out his own phone, a different one, the one he kept in the truck, and dialed a number with a Cayman Islands area code. "It's me," he said. "Move everything to the second account tonight. The kid took the fall, just like we planned." Yeah, he's a good boy." He looked at his ruined hands in the orange light. 32 years of cover. 32 years of the perfect alibi, just a guy who swings a hammer.